My child, you weren't supposed to discover this message by chance. If you are currently hearing these words, then the next 10 minutes will bear a weight that your normal eyes are still unable to completely perceive, so pay close attention. I require your complete focus, not even half of it, because what is going to happen is not something you can afford, it is not common, and it is not casual, to treat as if it were any other video. Every word I say is a warning, an invitation, so stay with me until the very end. And a doorway simultaneously. Don't jump forward, don't allow distractions to take what heaven is attempting to impart. Your hands, if you are open to hearing it, what I disclose to you in this hour has the power to change the course of events. Before the window closes, accept it and reply. I need you to hear me with more than just your ears, so please come nearer and remain with me for a bit, my child. I require the part of you that has been restless for longer than you acknowledge wants to hear me. Have you experienced it or not? You, feeling intermittent tightness in your chest. Something significant has been shifting beneath the outside of your existence. That odd realization that your days haven't seemed typical recently. Even in the absence of you attempting to explain away the apparent changes in your surroundings. You said that to yourself. Was tension, tiredness, emotion, over-analyzing, or simply another challenging season? However, I want you to be aware of what it's not random, what you've been feeling. Furthermore, it's not simply your imagination attempting to interpret suffering. I've been approaching you in a way that is purposeful, urgent, and intensely intimate, since you are in front of a moment that is more significant than you may think. I'm not talking to you when I tell you that you only have 2 hours left. Give in to your fear. I'm not trying to make your heart race, so you'll fear and mistake my voice for urgency. I don't love you that way. I'm talking with a seriousness that comes from seeing things you can't yet see. I'm talking because I understand what is attempting to enclose you, and I am aware of what is attempting to open in front of you. I am aware of the postponed decision. I am aware of the delay in your surrender. I am aware of the weight you continue to bear as though you were meant to. And I won't let this moment go unnoticed because I adore you. I won't allow you to pass by this window and think it's just another typical hour. You're not in a typical hour. You are in a holy pause. Your reaction is important since you are in a limited area. Right now, a single act of integrity, a single act of obedience, one complete turn in my direction can change the course of events. I am familiar with you, are worn out. I am aware that you are tired of severe situations. I am aware that you have a need for ease, simplicity, and anything simple to grasp. However, I'm not putting any pressure on you. You are being called to clarity by me. I'm contacting you to apologize for the wait. I'm calling you out of the mist you've been attempting to inhabit. You've requested a sign from me more times than you recall. In your own style, you have whispered, "Make it obvious if this is you. Talk if I'm important to you. Clearly. Don't let me miss it if you're still here." This, my dear youngster, am I being uninteresting? This is my refusal to remain mute as your spirit lingers on the edge of a boundary. I'm telling you straight out that the next 2 hours won't be casual. Spend them differently than you have in the past. Don't cover them up with distractions. Avoid making too much noise. This feels intense, so don't ignore it. Avoid making a lot of noise. This feels intense, so don't push it away. Because mercy recognizes the risk of delay, it might occasionally seem urgent. I've spent enough time observing you to understand how you react when anything in your soul seems too genuine. You often pull back. You often say things like, I'll deal with this later when I feel stronger, calmer, better prepared, and more lucid. However, you've been circling around situations that were supposed to release you because of that tendency. You. While I wait for you to trust me in the midst of your shaking, you continue to wait to feel prepared. I don't require your polished self-assurance. I don't require your flawless feelings. I don't need an entirely fearless version of you. I need the real you. I need the honest you. I need the part of you that knows something is wrong and is finally willing to give up running long enough to allow me to be honest about it. I brought you here for that reason. For this reason, I'm talking now. This hour is important because of this. Before you proceed, I want you to fully comprehend something. Continue with me. It is not a refusal to provide this warning. Anger is not disurgency. I'm not waiting for you, calculating your mistakes and looming over you with disappointment. To make mistakes once more. I don't feel that way about you, and I want you to stop mistaking the sound of my voice for the scars caused by other voices. Some individuals in your life gave you a sense of control via haste. Some people felt ashamed of being corrected. Some people made pressure feel loving. You learn to recoil when anything seems spiritually important as a result. However, I'm not like the voices who hurt you. I try to save when I get near, even when I'm warned. When I can see what's pressing in on you, so speak up. What is attempting to take your tranquility? What is trying to dull you till the window closes? I am aware of how the adversary has been manipulating your thoughts. I am aware of how you have had abnormally weighty, unusually distracted, and unusually unstable emotions in ways you were unable to adequately describe. You've held yourself responsible for everything, yet this isn't just a sign of weakness. Your soul is closer to a transition than you realize, which is why you have been experiencing some resistance. When someone is near darkness, it usually grows louder. Liberty, when the truth is ready to emerge, confusion frequently grows. You are not losing because of it. It frequently indicates that something is under dispute, because something important is close by. I need you to know that. I need you to quit seeing every challenge as a failure. There are locations when you have been under pressure, since it's important to take the next step. And now here you are, facing this hour with I'm trying to get your attention with my voice. Don't let fear drive you to become heartless of what it will take to be honest. Don't convince yourself that this must be manipulation just because it seems intense. I would push you with terror and leave you perplexed if I wanted to control you.